In the midst of the multitude, an inquiry was made, and out of the chaos, an answer supplied. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Waves of questions, an endless sea of voices. With peace, the Lord refutes the subtle attack on his integrity, attempting to justify indifference. Who is my neighbor? The Lord answered, a man set out on a journey, just Jerusalem to Jericho, but was attacked, stripped, bare, body brutally beaten, left to die. A priest, a man of God, appeared. Surely our poor traveler is saved. But the priest distanced himself and passed by. The Lord continued. They listened. A Levite, a fellow countryman, appeared on the road. Surely, we thought, his brethren will not fail him. But with just as much conviction as the last man, he too passed by on the other side. Both brothers, one in faith, one in flesh, yet neither found compassion for his brother. Hearts sank for the poor man. He would die, deserted by his people. Just as the injustice seeped in, a stranger surfaced on the horizon. As stranger neared, the suffering saw it was not simply stranger, but Samaritan, a staple enemy. It would be no surprise for this man to also pass by. However, as the Samaritan saw him, he had compassion. Instead of moving to the other side, he went to the man, bandaged his wounds, and cared for him. He took him to an inn, paid his own money, 2 denarii, about 2 days' wages, and bade the innkeeper care for him. The crowd was astonished, astounded, and intrigued. Why would a Samaritan of all people help him? The answer sat within the story. The Samaritan had compassion and loved his neighbor. What is compassion? The dictionary definition is to have sympathetic pity and concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others. The biblical definition is love. The Lord Jesus set standards for people with his words, going on to uphold these standards in his actions. He loved in word and deed, taking the sin of the world, laying down his life to be crucified for this people, knowing they would ridicule, renounce, and refuse him. He loved them. Love the Lord your God and love your neighbor as yourself. Just as the Samaritan had compassion on a stranger, Christ has had compassion on us. So also we should have compassion for others. Greater love has no one than this, that he laid down his life for his friends.